Python Programming series, and it's a part 3 video from module 3. Before starting, if you are new to explore electronics, then subscribe to it for more VTU syllabus explanations. Let us start with the topics covered in this video. It is completely about files. Writing our first file, reading a file line at a time, turning a file into list of lines. These are all the topics covered in this video from the module 3. And in part 1 I have explained about dictionaries, and part 2 it's about NumPy. Make sure you watch these videos and previous modules as well for better understand. Let us start with the file basics. Here, while program runs, the data is stored in RAM. While the program is running, the data is stored in RAM, and RAM is for temporary storage. It's not for permanent storage. That's why it is volatile. RAM is volatile, which means the data disappears when the program ends or the computer shuts down. For example, if I am writing something on WordPad, whenever the power cuts or computer shut down, the data disappears automatically. That's why it is called as volatile, which is temporary storage. RAM is a temporary storage. To keep data for later, it must be stored on non-volatile media. To keep the data for later, we have to store the data in non-volatile media. Non-volatile media, for example, hard drive. We have to store in the hard drive, USB drive, or CD-RW, which means compact disk rewritable. We have to store in these non-volatile medias. We can use it later. Okay, the data is saved safely. The data on these storage devices is saved on files. If I save here, it is saved in files automatically. Programs can read and write files to save information between runs. Which means to save the information between runs, program uses file input and output, which write the data from the program's volatile memory, that is RAM, to a permanent storage medium such as hard drive, USB drive, and CD-RW. Clear? Working with the files is like using a notebook. This is very simple example I am taking. Working with the files is same like using a notebook. For example, you open it. You open a notebook, read or write, and then close it. You open the notebook, read or write. You do anything and close it. You can read it in order or skip around. You can read it in order or you can skip. Clear? To open a file, you specify its name. For example, if you want to read the particular chapter, means you will open that only, right? Likewise, you have to specify the file name to open it, and whether you want to read or write. You have to specify whether you want to read or write. Clear? After that, writing our first file. Here we have a simple program that writes 3 lines of text into a file. Okay, let us see. With open, here it will open or create a file. The name is test.txt. W means write mode. We are selecting the write mode. If I give R, it will be read mode. Clear? As my file. After that, myfile.write, my first file written from Python. It gives the file name, which is my file, to work with. Myfile.write, write the given text into the file. Myfile.write hello world. Here /n is to, it will print in the next line. Clear? Automatic close. Using with ensures the file is closed automatically after writing this. Here the with statement ensures that the file is closed automatically, correctly and reliably, even if the error occurs. It is all about writing our first file. We have to open a file with a file name. We are writing, that's why write mode as my file. My file dot write, we are writing something which is given. After that, again and again. It will write in the next lines. Clear? The next topic is reading a file line at a time. Here, once the file exists, we can open it for reading using the mode R. If the file exists, we can open it and read by selecting the mode as R. To write, we have selected W. To read, we have to select R. And read all the lines one at a time. We can read all the lines at a time once. Let us see an example with open text.txt R. R means we are reading here as my new handle. For the line in my new handle, print the line end. Here the with open statement is used for safe and efficient file handling. After that, the line opens a file named test.txt. It reads mode, that's why R we have taken. The as keyword assigns the open file to the variable my new handle. Clear? Which is used within the indented block. For the line in my new handle, here this part of the code iterates through the file with my handle acting as a iterable object. The loop assigns each line of the file one at a time to the variable the line. Clear? After that, print the line end. This command prints the current line to the console. The end argument is used to prevent the print function from adding an extra new line character, since each line read from the file already contains one. This pattern is handy, which means very useful and convenient. In bigger programs, we can process each line. For example, split the names and emails and call a function, which is very big, and we have to process each line separately. Clear? We use end to avoid the extra new lines. I have explained right here. We use this end to avoid the extra lines because each line already ends with the new line. If we try to open a non-existence file, Python gives an error. If I try to open a non-existence file, for example, which is not there, if we try to open that, it will show an error. Clear? Here we have to open a file, right, to read it. If it is not there, how can I open? That's why it will show an error. My new handle is equal to open vara.txt and R, which is not there. I am opening that file. It will show an error, that is file not found error. Clear? It is the example that the file is not there. That's why it is showing an error. The next topic is turning a file into a list of lines. Sometimes we want to read a file and turn it into a list of lines. We want to read it and turn it as a list of lines. For example, a file of friends and emails. We want to read it and turn it like list of lines. We can then sort the lines. We have to sort that first and write them into another file. Let us see an example with open friends.txt R. We are opening it. The mode is read as input file. Here opens a friends.txt for reading. We are using as and with as well. I have explained in the previous example. All lines is equal to input file dot read lines. Here reads all the lines from the file into a list using read lines. All lines dot sort. It sorts the list of lines alphabetically because we are using sort method here. With open sortedFriends.txt, W, which means write mode, as output file. Here it creates and opens sortedFriends.txt for writing. For lines in all lines, it starts a loop to go through each sorted list. After that, output file.writeLine. Here it writes the current line to the new line. The readlines method reads all the lines and returns a list. We have used the readlines, right? Here it happens. It will read all the lines and returns a list. We could read line by line, but using readlines is easier. We can read even line by line, but we have used readlines, right? Which is very easier and simple. Understood? It is all about turning a file into a list of lines. Here it completes part 3 of module 3. I have explained about files, writing our first file, reading a file line at a time, turning a file into a list of lines. These are all the topics I have explained in this video.